That's where I'm supposed to go for sure. Right, to get the goods. Inside the back of that ambulance. It's so dramatic. Oh my god. I might not even fight this guy. I feel like I'm supposed to fight him though, right? They gave me a lot of ammo on the way here. Oh, Abby. Oh, that's noisy.
That's good.
God. The last thing I open is gonna have the shit in it. What's up, Daddy Mitch? Just in time, dog.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Thank God.
Yay.
Get ready to celebrate.
Fuck celebrate, we're gonna get killed by a giant zombie. Oh, quick time events. Oh, that's a big boy. Open, 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 open. Open! Open! Oh, this game's so sick right now. Oh, we got zombies in here too? Oh, no. Wake up, Abby! You gotta go, girl! Oh, I'm dead. Oh no. Since here I was supposed to go. Is it racking, Shiva Jones? Yeah, it's like a bunch of zombies combined. Yeah, I didn't see where I was supposed to go there. He's gonna break through the wall. Here's my door right here. There's gonna be smaller zombies coming here, I know that. Oh, I took one shot. Okay. Oh, one to dodge, dog. Alright, so go this way. Go this way. Ask him! Ask him a question! Oh, what the fuck? Go time?
Fuck, am I gonna kill you?
I've got a bad feeling he's not the only zombie down here. Oh shit! I wish I knew where I was going. Like in this by design, it's very confusing down here.
This thing's not gonna stop.
Gotta learn my way around. Oh my flamethrower. There's lots of goodies around for me to grab up. Oh no! Oh come on! I think it touched once. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, so if you're close enough, he gets a command grab and kills you. There's lots of stuff around to pick up to craft bombs and stuff with. I don't know if she keeps saying he's not going to stop coming. I think I'm supposed to kill him. It seems like a pretty enclosed arena. But I do have to sort of... Oh, sure. GG. Flamethrower kind of made him freeze for a second. Let's try to flamethrower him and then throw stuff at him, huh? Let's try that. That's kind of a long startup time for the flamethrower. Kind of has to get it all heated up. I got like a, I think I could melee attack him there if I bombed him. You guys see that? Maybe? No. Okay, so that little prompt, the prompt is not the prompt to press triangle, it's a prompt to throw more bombs. What's up, Gordo? Chop cheese, dude. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay, let him come, let him come. Make some distance, make some distance. Find an escape route. Okay, what we got? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, this is ass.
Dying here.
I don't know, Abby. I think you're gonna probably die here. It's got iframes, Chief Jones, huh? So don't just spam my bombs all at once. Good idea, Gordo. I'm not sure why I didn't think of that. Okay. So let's see here. So he splits off into two guys. That's a drag. I can craft stuff on the run, but I've got pretty slow crafting. Might not be worth considering. See, the spin is inefficient. Throw a bomb, then keep running. Throw a bomb, and keep running. Okay. So I took, what, 6 bombs to kill him last time. So theoretically, I could kill him with fewer bombs, Stevie Jones? Like maybe 3 bombs? Or, you know, kill his first phase anyway. Let's see here. I got flamethrowers. I'm not sure how effective flamethrower is or isn't. It's kind of hard to tell. I've got this hunting gun. The hunting pistol's pretty strong. I don't know what the second phase is about yet. He split up into 2 guys. I kind of feel it's going to be hard to not get cornered when there's 2 of them. Maybe the smaller one doesn't one-shot me or something? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh, what? Where's my bombs? Is this second phase already? Is there 2 of these guys? I think there is 2 of them. I don't know if there is or isn't. I feel like I hear different sounds than I heard last time. Yeah, there he is. Okay, there's 2 of them. That did a lot of fucking damage. no, I got hit again. How many are there? Oh no.
I'm not dying here.
You kind of are dying here. I think I saw a zombie right there. Oh, go inside there, Abby! Abby, what are you doing? Go inside there, Abby! Shoddy. My controls don't seem to be working that great right now. I'm gonna pause this. I can't. Okay, so my controls are laggy. Yeah, see that drifting? I'm going to turn off my USB hard drive. The USB 3 hard drive is putting out too much interference, I think. I never crafted during the fight, but it took a little while to kill it, says Daddy Mitch, huh? Yeah. Let me make sure I can turn off this hard drive, guys. I think it's causing some problems with my controller. My controller's plugged in, but I think that the PS4 has a design flaw with the first phase of DualShock 4 controllers, where even when they're plugged in, they won't send data over their cable. They still send it over Bluetooth.
So
Let me go make sure I don't have this problem here. My controller's drifting. What's up, Herm? Welcome aboard, dude.
Salmon.
So I have to eject this. I'm pretty sure I can, right? I think to follow Daddy Mitch. Okay, so let's turn the hard drive off. It's the 5G goblins, dicks. Yeah, I have that problem whenever I play PS4 games, especially when I have my hard drive turned on. But right now, it's definitely not the time for it. Okay, so hopefully this should be fine now. I don't think I have anything else here that's going to be putting out that 5G. So I kind of lost track where I'm in the game, though. I guess I'm just going to run straight forward. I have my shotgun pulled out. That's right. I'm out of ammo for my flamethrower. I have my shotgun pulled out now. There's a little one running around. I've lost some health. I already used up a health kit as well. It's kind of a drag. It's kind of hard for me to find a spot to heal myself. I have very slow heals. I don't have that faster healing upgrade yet. I wish I had that right about now. But I guess keep it schmoving. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. So I'm probably getting reset back here. Flamethrower is back in business. Oh, I got lucky there. Not sure where the other one is at. Maybe my shotty now. Oh, am I dead? No, I'm dead here. I'm not dead here. Health kit right there. Give me my shotgun, please. Where is this little one? There, Abby. There's a little one somewhere. Not sure where it is. Oh, she's dead end. I'm dead. There it is. I saw it before my eye. I hit by something. That sucks. Run very far away. Run very, very far away. One shot left. I know who the small one is. This is to bring on the Rosie area. Okay, the small one's still alive, right? Or maybe it's dead. Okay, health kit.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
Maybe the small one got killed by one of his explosions? Maybe the small one already died, huh? Remember that time Steve wouldn't let anybody be Goblin in WoW? I don't remember that, Dix. My memories are that bad. Now I won't let anybody be anything in WoW, huh? Fuck Blizzard and their anti-consumer business model. What happened, Steve? I feel like if she said that, the other thing is probably dead. Maybe not. I'm gonna be careful. I seem to be okay. So, I should craft some stuff. Let me craft some bombs. I can't craft any bombs. Oh, that's kind of a drag. Health kit? No, not yet. I might find one. Okay, so I really can't craft anything here. But I can find resources. They're around. I haven't been able to grab any because I've been too cowardly. Here's my big gun, my big pistol. Let's use this. I also can get rid of my flamethrower now, right? And put on something else like my, my rifle. Okay. Get the shotgun out, to be honest. I have one more shot left in this thing. It's pretty effective. Oh, hey, flamethrower ammo? Nice. Hunting pistol ammo as well there. Ooh. I wonder if I got easier the more I died. I think that's what happened. Some games do that. I feel like, you know, that final run was not only not that tough, but also there was no... Where's the little one? Supposed to be a little guy somewhere, right? Good question, Dix. Yeah, what is Steve playing? I've known him as grinding WoWs like since I've known him. Last I knew, there was a little zombie that split off of them, still trying to eat me somewhere. I didn't ever kill it. Maybe I burned it on accident when I was just bathing some shit in flame. Okay, tape and skithers are good. Give me all this shit. What we got over here? Bottle? Excellent. I can make some bombs now, probably. Give me these. For sure. Okay. I gotta find a way out of here, she said, huh? Wherever it wasn't open to me before, probably. Tons of BS. I'm from a massive lawsuit from Cali. Bad 8 in game systems. They swore were impossible to change. Like, you mean mechanics. But magically found the code that did everything the players wanted in beta once it came out that WoW had lost half their player base. Oh my god, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Too little too late from the sound of it, though. Bad in-game systems, yeah, like mechanics. What kind of mechanics are you talking about, Steve? Anti-consumer? Trying to get you to pay money? Like some microtransaction type shit or what? Yeah, I'm on FF14, huh? If I get free time. A lot of guys are playing that game, dude. Just making sure Aiden isn't some whack slang shit. Fucking Stevie ain't on some whack slang shit, dude. Steve keeps it fucking straightforward. He has good communication skills. He's just not that great of a typist. Okay, so where am I going from here? Came in through there. Can I go out through here? Oh, I had to, it's like, we have to do like a little loop-de-loop here. I had to bait him in there and then jump over here. That's right. One way in, one way out. This is where I already was before. Okay, I gotta walk past this dude now. I wanna get grabbed at my ankle by him, though. Oh, no. Where's this little bro? Hello? Little bro.
Holy shit.
Can't shoot on the little thing she said. What if I can kill him? What if I could have killed him before, he's like a super stalker. I can't smell him.
Still alive.
I'm so scared still. It's a good thing, though. Overall, I'm really pleased with this game's, like, atmosphere. It's pretty excellent. I'm not gonna lie. It has me on edge all the time. In a way the first game literally, like, never did, right? Like, the first game never had me on edge. This game constantly has me scared out of my fucking wits. It went that way. let it stay alive. I ain't trying to kill this dude. It's whatever. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I have full skizzers now. That's sick, but I don't have a melee weapon. Why can't we be friends? I could craft a health kit and use some of this paper I've got. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to find another health kit somewhere around here. If not, I can always come back for the paper and make another health kit. So there's a rifle ammo, there's a bottle, okay. Can I make more bombs yet? No, I need more explosive power. Those bombs did work, but Shiva Jones said I wasted some. Because I threw them all at once. I threw 1, 2, then like 1, 2, then like 1, 2. To get him to phase 2. Where'd that little dude go? I'm not as scared of the little dude, but maybe I should be. He's quicker. He's small and quick and he's quiet. But I presume he's going to probably die a lot easier. He's just not as beefy. He ran over there somewhere, as I recall. Yeah, he's like a super stalker. They added a ton of unnecessary gating, like these tech trees where you could slot in conduits, and every time you moved/swapped them, you'd lose conduit energy. He had 10 energy and got 1 back per day. Oh yeah, the classic. The classic. Yeah, this place is pretty dark. I'm kind of lost. And I say that because I don't remember exactly where this dude ran off to. I remember I had an idea at one point of where he ran off to. And now I kind of lost track of him. I got plenty of resources to make health kits and shit, though, if I were to take damage. I think he went this way. Like into that room right there, right? I can make more bombs now. Rifle? No. Shotgun? Yes. Let him get close with the shotty. And then blast him. What's up, Amplitude? Long time no see the Amp. How you been, man? The zombie went inside there. I'm pretty sure. Or we went through that door and smashed it open? Maybe that door was closed before? Hello? Busy with school starting next week. I was starting last week. Oh, I got you. How's it going so far, dude? You feeling confident? Yeah, I think he went through the door. That's why the boss jumps. But maybe I couldn't have killed the small one before the fight was over. Seems like the small one perhaps has kind of opened my gateway out of here. That being said, it seems like I've explored this place to completion. I should craft a health kit so I can grab some more of this paper over here. Some more apples. Oh, I'm so scared, apples. If you only played one way in one type of content with one spec, you didn't notice. If you wanted to deviate from that play style in any way, you were locked in that change for about a week because you had to wait for your conduits to recharge. Yeah, it's really obnoxious. All right, let's craft a health kit and grab this papier. Downside is now I've got no more alcohol. I just missed that awesome boss fight, didn't I? You did, Amplitude, yeah. It was pretty cool, frustrating. I'm not sure how I feel with the one-hit kills. It kind of maybe lose momentum a lot. It's kind of like a, kind of like a clicker that way. It kind of grabs you and kills you. All right, so I gotta go. There might be more to the boss fight, though, honestly, Amplitude, because I have to go through this door now. I think I'm gonna maybe fight this little baby one. I killed the big one, Amp, but not this little baby one yet. Sup, Dovahkiin? Saw. Also, there's no guarantee that there's not just regular zombies down here. I mean, you would think there would be, honestly.
Great.
Okay, I'm supposed to chase him probably up that way, you would think. I enjoyed playing through this game. It was quite well made, Amplitude. What'd you like about it so much, Amplitude? Talk to me, dog. I've got friends in the chat that don't like this game. And there are other friends of mine that love this game. My feelings on it are on a scale of 0 to 10, probably like a 7 right now. In that I mostly like it. There's still a long way to go in this game, as I understand it, though. I've got a lot of problems with this game, but they're mostly related to the pace. But overall, I kind of like it a lot. This game's going to show me so much that I never thought that they were going to put in this game, because I'm pretty much at the end of it right now, of course. I'm not going to tell you. You have to see it for yourself. Thank you, Dovahkiin, for not spoiling it. I'm excited, though. Thanks, I already spoiled the game for everybody, huh? Yeah, it's my first playthrough. I haven't spoiled anything in Dovahkiin. But I did mention, offhandedly, okay, totally innocently, that when the game came out, I did watch reviews of the game, and I think I might have saw a scene that was supposed to be from the end of the game. Maybe I'm misremembering it. Maybe it wasn't even the end of the game, but Dick says I spoiled it by explaining what I saw in that cutscene. If that actually was a cutscene in this game that actually exists. Okay. The range of mechanics that all work well together, huh? The stealth elements, the cinematics and visuals, everything really is Amplitude. I can shotgun on my belly, that's sick. What was the cutscenes? Steve, I don't want to tell you guys now. I'm afraid I'm going to spoil it. All I can say for sure is that I think, if you guys have beat the game, don't tell me if this is true or not. If I'm totally off base, then don't tell me. If I'm totally accurate, don't tell me. But I kind of feel like there was a scene that involved Abby and Ellie on a beach, and they were like fist fighting. I presume that's like the final encounter, I presume. I guess, well, I'll tell you this. I knew about the ending, yes, but I decided you know what I want to spirits this game. I want to see you. What did you give me in? I'm going to tell you. This is actually die a lot of times in this game. More than the first game, because there's some enemies in this game that really actually made them much better than the first game. I agree, Dovahkiin, yeah. I think that overall it's more fun to fight enemies. They're more dangerous. It's more exciting. That's the DLC's down, the bikini DLC. The beach scene. I don't think I want a shotgun in here. I think I want, oh, maybe I do want a shotgun in here. I think I want the rifle. Very spooky atmosphere, Amplitude, yeah. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier, Amp, but the first game never scared me once because of the way that, I guess, kind of the way it was paced or something. This game scares me all the time. Oh, God! Oh, fuck! He's like a stalker running away. Okay. I want my flamethrower back. No, swap the weapon. Okay, shotty and flamethrower. Shoot! Why would it shoot? So the flamethrower has some startup time for sure. But I don't understand why it took so long that time. Like, that shit had to hella heat up. On hard mode, amp. It's the cinematography, says Daddy Mitch, that makes this game much more intense than the first game. Well, I like the gameplay much more. I'm enjoying playing it much more. That all being said, again, I'm not sure if that translates to the horror aspect, just strictly from a game design perspective. But I do find it way scarier. I think, honestly, I mean, part of it's gameplay, I think, Mitch. Here's my theory, right? This game's stealth mechanics are way more evolved than the first game. They're much more interesting. I think part of that, part of the consequence of that, is that when I'm hiding from zombies, I feel much more threatened. I feel much more threatened. Thank you, Dope King, for sending that message again. Probably a little bit cleaned up this time, huh? I guess, well, I'll tell you this. I knew about the ending, yeah, but I decided, you know what? I want to experience this game. I want to see it, how many times I will either screw up or die. I'm going to tell you this. I actually die a lot of times in this game, more than the first game, because there's some enemies in this game that actually made them much better than the first game. Yeah. That's kind of what I think. That's kind of what I'm saying, Dovahkiin, right? I think that although the atmosphere is much better graphically and in terms of the directing, that being said, I think that part of what makes me more scared in general in this game is the fact that so many times they put me in situations where I'm surrounded and having to stealth my way out of a situation, and it does make it way more tense. I think that tension kind of echoes through the parts of the game where I actually am more safe. Like right now, I don't see any enemies. There's no enemies here as far as I know, right? But I think that, you know, from so many previous encounters of me having to hide while under duress has made me, you know, more scared. That's probably the same thing you would say about a game like, you know, the classic Resident Evils, Silent Hill, right? The fact that you're constantly like hiding and sneaking and you're under duress trying to avoid enemies, it makes the overall atmosphere much more tense. The first game, I kind of felt like enemies were really dumb in terms of their stealth mechanics. I kind of could just easily avoid them without too much difficulty. And I think that I felt very comfortable in the first game all the time. This game I feel much more stressed out because enemies tend to be a little more aggressive in terms of how they try to find you. But I'll tell you one thing, at the end of this level, you are going to see something that you never thought you were going to see, my friend. Okay, well, we'll see. Maybe I will think I would have seen it. I think the first game is much more iconic, says Daddy Mitch. However, I like this, almost everything more about this game. So, Mitch, I should come clean here. I hated the first game. I really hated the first game in this series. It's one of my most hated long plays I've ever done on this channel. I did that a few years ago. I came into this game thinking I was going to hate it, because it's the same franchise. But what I found instead is that although I'm still not in love with the pace, like the first game, its biggest problem for me was not the gameplay was dumb. I mean, for me, the gameplay in the first game was really not that interesting. That's like my biggest problem, perhaps. But, you know, maybe, you know, at least as important to my dissatisfaction with the first game was this focus it had on, you know, the cinematic aspects, the storytelling. It was very much a game where I felt the pace was pretty whack, right? It was either really boring gameplay, or it was sitting around and watching these long dialogue sequences where characters just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Man, I come from JRPGs, man. Growing up as a kid, guys, I played hella JRPGs. I love fucking long cutscenes, man. I love long cutscenes. I love lots of dialogue. But I kind of feel like, you know, it's got a time and a place, and maybe it's better suited to some genres than others. And for an action game, an action horror game, I kind of felt as though I probably could have done better without having all these parts where I'm just following a guy and he's talking to me, right? He's like, come follow me through this environment. This very beautiful environment he's leading me through, right? But it's nothing to interact with. There's no gameplay. I can't actually, you know, I might be able to loot a few things, but I can't really, like, you know, actually play the game until this guy fucking shuts up. And even then, usually it's kind of like, you know, I would say per hour in the first game, there was just not enough actual gameplay. Even if the gameplay itself was very simple. Once you got to the gameplay, right? Once you actually got to the gameplay, it was way oversimplified. It was really basic third-person shooting and the most bare-bones stealth you could possibly have. This game has the same problem with long sections of following a guy as he talks to you, but I find the gameplay so much more interesting, and it's come so much more often that I find myself able to forgive those long talking sections a little bit more readily. And, yeah, I guess I kind of feel like this game is a little bit more gameplay dense overall. And when the gameplay is actually happening, when you're actually playing the game finally, it's much more exciting. Like, I kind of feel as though the stealth in this game is so much fun. And the shooting is so much fun. And zombie killing, so much fun. compared to the first game especially. But even, you know, by any metric, I'm really enjoying this game's actual gameplay. Just wait until you reach the part and need to find the items, and you're going to see what was going to happen, says Dovahkiin. I'll tell you one thing, Silent Hill, that game actually scared as fuck. That game really gave me the creeps. I never played it, honestly, Dovahkiin. Hick says, really interesting opinions. I agree with your pacing comments. Robert says, gotta love the mental gymnastics Venka goes through to convince himself he doesn't like this game. I like this game, dude. I just said I like this game. I just don't like it as much as I could otherwise. I think that, you know, if I were to be on the board of directors for this game, the guys that were designing it, would have definitely, you know, trimmed some of the fat down. But overall, I'm finding it, the more I play it, the more I like it. I think that as I'm playing it more also, putting distance between me and the game's intro, I'm finding that there's not as much long dialogue sequences as well. Some parts of this are dragged out to the point that I was like, I have to fight some more people, says Daddy. That's my feeling, Daddy, right? If you guys are longtime viewers, you guys know I have this theory, right? A theory I call the dude launcher. Here's my theory, Daddy Mitch. I have a theory of, a game design theory, where in a game like this, when it's just nothing happening for like an hour and a half straight, simply load a dude into a dude launcher, kind of like a shirt launcher at a baseball stadium, right? And just go, thunk, 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 and just put guys in the stage. Like, just put some guys around. Now, I appreciate that this game's at its absolute best when you're surrounded by enemies, right? If you're surrounded by dudes, that's great, right? That's great. But I would rather have one dude that's a really easy guy to kill by himself, taking a piss, just, you know, totally oblivious to my existence, get a fucking throat slit. That's better than nothing, dude. Like, if I'm exploring an environment and there's nothing there for like an hour and a half, just put a dude or two, put a fucking duo of guys somewhere. Just give me something to get me to the next major encounter, right? Something to the next major encounter. Anyway, sorry guys. Yeah, I've had a small change of heart, Robib, yes.
Okay.
As of lately, as of the last like 3 or 4 streams of this game, I found myself much more forgiving of its faults. And I think part of that is just because there's two... I have two theories as to why I feel more satisfied in this game per hour than I was before. One, I think, is that over the course of the game, Robib, I have seen that, compared to the first game, right, when the gameplay does finally hit, right, in those parts where, you know, you've finished the fucking talking part, you finished the looting part, and now you're actually, you know, fighting some zombies or some guys, the gameplay is much more interesting than the first game, right? It's actually quite deep and satisfying just to play, and I think that over the course of the game, that familiarity I've developed with the gameplay has made me feel like when they're talking my ear off, at least I can rest assured that soon there will be some good gameplay, right? Before I started, I couldn't assume that, and now I feel more comfortable assuming that. And two, I think that, honestly, just in terms of where I'm at in the game, you know, in terms of its actual length, I think that because I'm further from the intro, there just really is much more gameplay per minute, right? Per hour, I should say. I don't think that it's all just that, you know, I have that experience going through the game's length. I think part of it is just that this game has gotten better, and by my subjective estimation, right? The fact that it has, you know, a little bit more combat per hour, and less, you know, setup, less cutscenes explaining to me what the hell's going on. It's just the same fighting over and over again, says Daddy Mitch, huh? They almost balance it with you finding new weapons and new enemies, but it still is a little too much of the same stuff over and over. So here's the thing, Daddy Mitch. I've heard people say that it is my first playthrough. This game is really obnoxiously long. Now, personally, I am still quite fascinated by the gameplay. I'm still really enjoying the mechanics. I wouldn't mind fighting many more of the same dude, many more of the same zombies, right? Like, I could definitely do that. Oh, there's a nickel in there. Ooh, a piece of candy. I'm here for that, honestly. But I wouldn't be surprised based on what I've heard, Daddy Mitch, if you come back to this channel, let's say 20 hours of gameplay from now, and I'm like, oh my god, make it stop. I've heard some who don't like this game say that it really outstays its welcome mechanically, right? It's kind of what you're saying. You're saying that, you know, they're not giving you enough new guns, they're not giving you enough new enemy types to keep it fresh. So far, I feel like it's still very fresh for me. But as I understand it, I have a lot. Don't spoil nothing for me, please. Don't tell me if I'm wrong about this or if I'm right about this. But as I understand it, I'm still a long way from the end. And perhaps by the end, I will likewise feel as though you know, it kind of outstayed its welcome. It kind of needed more dynamism. But me, I'm a lifelong hardcore gamer. I've played a lot of stealth games, one of my favorite genres. I'm really into sneaking and throat slitting and all that good stuff. And I've played a lot of AAA games that have really not been satisfactory in that respect. I kind of feel as though a lot of AAA games kind of check a box, right? Stealth in the game, box, right? Close enough. Even if the stealth is just as dumb as, you know, enemies. Huh? What's over there? Right? The first game was like, you throw a fucking bottle, they turn their head, you go behind them and slit their throat, right? That's pretty much AAA stealth in a nutshell. This game, I feel, with its mechanisms of, you know, the belly crawling, the tall grass, the fact that enemies are so much more plentiful, the maps are larger with more foes doing pretty interesting sweep formations. Enemies are buddied up. You know, it's kind of hard to separate them sometimes. They have the cool dog mechanic. You know, and then they also augment that against the fact that, you know, zombies are totally different. Zombies have the same, you know, you approach them with the same mechanics, but the way that they behave is so much more, you know, so much different, right? For me, I've just been kind of mind blown by how well designed this game's combat is, the way that it flows between stealth and combat in a way I've not seen outside of, let's say, for instance, like Uncharted, you know, 3 and 4. And even then, this game is, you know, in some ways evolved, in many ways different. So my feeling is that, you know, I could play with these mechanics for a long time to come and still find interest in them. But it could very well be that this game is, you know, 10 billion hours long, and by the end, I'm going to hate it. But this game, I feel like it's less playing a game and more like interacting with the movies, as Daddy Mitch, and you're okay with that. So in my case, you know, I really dislike that sort of a game design. Again, it's totally subjective, to each their own. If you love it, that's fine. But I kind of like my games to have, like, decision-making. Decision-making. To me, that's really important. And so when I play a game that's kind of like an interactive movie, I get pretty frustrated pretty quick most of the time. I oftentimes feel like I'm not really doing anything. And that bugs me more than it might bug other people. That all being said, that's how I felt in the first game. I felt like it was kind of like basically a movie, not even a great movie if you ask me, with some gameplay sprinkled in. But again, the gameplay I found to be very, very basic, very, very simplistic. This game, I feel like, it's kind of like an interactive movie, but the gameplay is much deeper, like much, much deeper. I'm kind of enamored with it, to be honest, the way that it all kind of flows together. And for that, I'm able to kind of put up with the more cinematic aspects of it. In fact, in some cases, I kind of like it. Right, again, I came from the JRPG, you know, a JRPG background. I love story in games. I love, you know, cutscenes. I love, you know, drama. And really, when the game's actually showing me cutscenes, I'm having fun. I love cutscenes in this game and other games. But what I find annoying is when there is no cutscene per se. It's actually like dialogue between characters where all I'm doing is following behind them while they talk. Because I feel like I would much rather actually see a dramatically well-directed cutscene than have to have this long section where, you know, there's kind of like a faux gameplay. Where am I supposed to go here? Oh, I have to go between these two trucks, I guess. There we go. Hopefully, when the cutscenes come back, you would have developed the context, naturally through playing the game, to enjoy them. Instead of at the beginning of the game, where the cutscenes are more of a price admission. Yeah, I think it's a well said, Robib. I think what you're trying to say, Robib, is that this is a classic writer's trick, right? They say that when you start a novel, you should start with a hook, right? Don't start at a part of the game that's boring, or a part of the story that's boring. Start at a hook, something dramatic is happening, and then if you have to, then have a flashback, right? Start with something snappy, and then flashback. Same with cinema, right? In a movie, start off something that's exciting, get the viewer excited, and then if you want to have some exposition, then do that later. This game did very much the opposite. I'm sure intentionally. I mean, I'm sure Naughty Dog's aware of this idea, right? Instead, they chose to start it off very slow, very grounded. Perhaps I've heard the argument in the chat. You know, they did that to make the bombastic parts more bombastic later, right? They started off very grounded and very slow, and you know, it's subjective. That's fine. For me, it didn't work. I would have preferred if they had, like you said, Robib, start off with some more gameplay for me. Let me kill some guys. Let me sneak around a little bit. Let me actually play the game, and then, you know, kind of deliver the story throughout the game. Don't front load it. But in any case, I'm having fun. Having a good time. Put all the fun parts in the trailer and demos as dicks, huh? There's that too. That's the real tech. Character or conflicts, says Robib, huh? We're just ironclad bastards. Is that true, Jibam? We're ironclad bastards? The hook is what made people hate this game. Personally, I loved it because it makes the game feel more realistic, killing off such an important character. Yeah. We've had this discussion, of course, many times on this channel, as you might imagine. It's a very controversial topic. It wasn't so much, I've heard people say repeatedly, not just one person, but multiple people have told me that they feel as though Joel's death was not why they didn't like the game, or didn't like the story. They didn't like it because of how Joel died, the context in which he died, the fact that they didn't feel it was really well earned by the way the game had been sort of, written up to that point, or the franchise had been written up to that point. For me personally, it worked. I liked the way Joel died. I'm glad that he died. I think that he died in a way that was sensible, and I think that it was, handled well narratively, for me personally. Oh, I'm here again. I was here before with, oh, it's Lev. I think I was here as Ellie before, I think. So I've not had to kill my own guys. This is a WLF soldier. This is Abby's, faction. So far, I've escaped them, because she betrayed them, essentially. In a way. But I've never had to actually fight them yet.
What did you do?
Nothing. I told you to stay put.
I couldn't. Your friends are all over the place. Did you get the stuff?
Get that stuff, girl?
Now we just need to get the hell out of here.
So, Robib, if you guys don't know Robib, he's actually on a binge right now, watching a bunch of old movies. He watched Osmosis Jones, now he's watching Kung Fu Panda. And you're right, he does own, dude. Kung Fu Panda rocks. So am I still Abby, or am I going to be Ellie again? I presume I'm going to be Abby until I catch up to Ellie's storyline. Okay, so we're going back in the boat now. Just witnessed Joel's death absolutely cripple a room of people, huh? The streamer was crying. Is that true, J-Bomb? That's still, even by video gamer standards, it's a brutal death. Yeah, it's a brutal death. It's not got a lot of fanfare. I think that was the point. I think that's fair to say, right? I think that, he was supposed to die a very ignoble death, and he did. By that point, they already established Ellie and Abby as characters, to an extent. I thought it was kind of cool you had to play as Abby, kind of suspecting, perhaps, that she was going to kill Joel.
Hey, Alice. Hey. You want a pet her?
So we're back at the aquarium now.
It's okay.
So what's going to happen to Lev's sister, I wonder?
Yeah, see?
The segment, Mystic Panda, the hospital, it had a lot of fanfare in the chat going into it. People had my expectations very high. That was pretty good.
Well done. You can go
A little
see
more
her now.
walkie-talkie than I would like. But I kind of like the zombie portion. I like the boss fight.
Yeah, actually.
It was cool. It was very atmospheric.
They're just kids.
I know.
What happened to us?
You got woke.
Maybe we stopped looking for the light.
Boss fight can be hella trouble, Mr. Panda. Yeah, that part was really hard.
Maybe.
If you had me on the design staff again, what I would have done is have it do a lot of damage per hit, but not when it kill you. I feel like the point could be made that there is no point to having it one hit kill you. It doesn't make him more scary, it makes him less scary. You guys agree with that? Because whenever you die in a horror game, it takes you out of that immersion and reminds you you're playing a game, right? You have to go back, you have to start over again and you reload your save and stuff. And I think that every time you die in a horror game, you become less scared. I think that making him do high damage per hit in such a way I need to run away and use more health kits, that would be way scarier than having him kill me one hit. And yeah, I died a few times, and then I killed him. And it was fun. It was a fun boss fight. But I think that the one hit kill aspect is one thing about it that I was kind of like, yeah, kind of was a wasted potential a little bit there. Am I flashing back? I have my polo on again. And look a little more slender. I think it's the past. Bleak Death for a Bleak Games at Mystic Panda, huh? I remember the Osmosis Jones TV show more than the movie, huh? So you must be probably around, what, like age 30 now, or 29 or so. The real horror is the dread of having to play the same section over and over, says Dix. That's a part of it. You're being facetious, but that's probably a small part of it. But even then, Dix, what I found was that it was very forgiving. Like, compared to most classic games where it would set you back to the start of the fight, this fight, when you died, it would put you back to a pretty generous checkpoint. This game's kind of that way in general. In general, this game has really generous checkpoints, which is fine. I think this game does a really good job of building up the atmospheric horror. You know, it's not about how scared you are of necessarily, like, losing the game, but it has this feature of, you know, visual design, sound design, and even game design that makes you, you know, petrified, respectful, reverent, while also not necessarily having to be that punishing when you die, which I think is, you know, I think it's fair. That being said, in the boss fight, it did make me kind of feel by the end like I didn't have to try that hard. I was kind of like, if I die, it's no big deal. Put me right back to the, you know, the boss phase change. I can try some stuff, and if I die, it's no big deal. Like, I think that they could have better served the atmosphere by not killing me so much so fast, and rather letting the fight play out, have its difficulty play out, you know, over the course of, you know, a more stressful single, you know, encounter, not over a few different resets, because whenever you get near him, you die. That's just me. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I think it was a good boss fight. I liked his overall AI. I liked that he kind of, you know, approached you very slowly. And then he would get hit once or twice and he'd run at you, right? It's very simple game design, but very effective. I think the, you know, part of that boss fight, like the boss fight itself, the actual enemy, he was not the boss, right? The boss fight was the stage, the arena, you know what I mean? The arena was so chaotically laid out, and there was so many little ways to kind of juke him. You had to juke around this pole. You had to go between, you know, go through this ruined wall, jump through this window. And as you're fighting him, you don't know the room layout yet. So you kind of have to run around in it before you know what's happening. And that's pretty terrifying in a dark room like that. That was pretty cool. I think that it sort of serves the otherwise simple, you know, mechanics of him just sort of being like, raw, and running at you. Like, it was not, you know, it was not very original in that respect. But it was very fun. So this is a dream? I think she had a dream where by finding her humanity, you know, by being kind to Lev and his sister, she sort of had a, you know, a good dream for a change, not a nightmare, right? She kind of got in touch with her innocence again that she lost when her father died. That's my interpretation of that. Good graphics, wow. Very lifelike. It's getting pretty hard on permadeath, I presume, Daddy. I've got some friends in the chat that have played on permadeath, and they're really hardcore about this game, which I respect. I don't think I would necessarily enjoy it. It'd be very frustrating to lose. I kind of feel like if I could skip all the cutscenes, I might try it someday. But if you can't skip cutscenes, then I feel like it's just too much of an investment. Because the actual gameplay, it flows very fast. The gameplay has a pretty fast flow to it, where if you probably got a permanent game over, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Just start over and try again. If you took out all the looting and the cutscenes,
Owen?
the game wouldn't be that long.
Just me. What are you still doing up?
I was changing Yara's bandages.
Thanks, Mel.
Can't believe she's on her feet already.
Yeah, well, scars are tough.
What are they fighting about?
Fuck you, Yara. I wouldn't leave you behind.
Yo,
Lev doesn't want to leave Seattle.
he doesn't cuss normally, right? The first time ever cussing was the other day.
Owen invited them to come to Santa Barbara.
That is very Owen.
So Mel and Owen and these
I
guys are
figured
going to
you'd
Santa
have
Barbara.
talked him out of going by now.
Actually, I'm going with them. But not if you come.
Oh my God. Keeping it real.
Free little act with these kids. But I don't.
There's nothing to fall for.
Isaac's top scar killer suddenly had a change of heart.
What, just steal your
Nothing to do with
boyfriend?
Owen. Right.
Come on, girl.
I haven't always done the right thing.
You're a piece of shit, Abby.
You always have been.
Yo, don't swing, Abby. Don't swing. She's trying to bait you.
I'm done with you.
Yo, Abby, she had a long night.
You want to do right by these kids? Get out of their lives before you screw them over too.
Oh my. She didn't swing, though. She didn't swing. She was close, though. You can skip cutscenes. You can't skip the walking parts, says Misty Panda, huh? When in a horror game have you felt scared during a boss fight? Well, in that boss fight I did real bit, right? The first time before I died 3 times. It was really scary to, you know,
My shirt.
when they first set me loose.
Are you?
And had me run around in that environment and trying to avoid that fucking boss. That was mad scary.
How's your arm?
Oh, it's gone.
It's better than it was this morning.
Oh, my arm, it's gone.
Lev coming around?
He will. Would you mind helping me look for him? He was pretty worked up.
Sure.
So they're called scars because of those marks on their face, I guess. I didn't realize that till just now.
This way.
Because I'm a dumb. I'm playing some Streets of Rage 2 Mania mode right now. Mania mode. Is that a ROM hack or something? Then just put a chainsaw on her arm. That'd be pretty fucking sick. Yeah, I've played not a lot of horror games in my life, honestly. I've played all the horror games I've ever played in my life. I played on stream. I never played them as a kid. So I played Dead Space 1 and 2, which I thought were not very scary. And I played The Last of Us 1 and 2. I found both of those pretty scary. As for boss fights, yeah, I just don't have a huge repertoire of experience to draw from. I'd say the most scared I've ever been in a boss fight. It's hard to say. Really hard to say. But I will say that the last boss fight I did against that big dude, that was, again, pretty scary. The first, you know, couple times I died. Once I died, let's say, like, you know, 3 or 4 times, that's kind of like, I kind of felt more relaxed. You know, it's not a bad thing necessarily. More fun that way. Right? If not as emotional, then maybe a little more fun. More video game-ish. But when they first dropped me in that room and I had to kind of find my way around it, and I'm just running blind in the dark, that was scary. We just mentioned it, so it's got a lot of boss in that game too. It's a secret hardest difficulty, huh? It goes easy, normal, hard, hardest, then mania. But if you hold some buttons down on the second controller, you can unlock mania mode. I didn't know that, Panda. I had no idea. Never heard that before in my life. I'm not a huge beat-em-up fan, though. I have not played Streets of Rage 2 that extensively. But even then, you think I would have heard of that, it being such an iconic game. That's pretty dope. Walkie-talkie. Yeah, Mel's up all night changing bandages. I'd say she definitely has, you know, it's understandable she'd be a little bit irritable right now. That being said, it's kind of funny that she kind of accused
Worried about her mom.
Abby of,
What'll happen to her?
you know, endangering her life and
Should he be worried?
saving these enemy combatants,
On his own
all
safety right
because some dude. What's up, Gray Voice? Hey, dude. Hey, Gray Voice.
Sometimes parents are held responsible for their children's sins. But our mom is so devout.
It's a very simple beef, Robib. It's that they're both after the same man.
Options-
Owen is Abby's ex-boyfriend, and he's currently dating Mel. In fact, Mel's pregnant with his baby.
I'm more worried of what she did.
And
Lev,
that's really all there is to it as far as we know.
Lev, I'm sorry.
You know, they sort of implied
Come
just
on
now for the
out.
first time, Robib, that there is some personality conflict because Mel is like a doctor, she's a healer, she's very genteel, and Abby is very brash, and she's a soldier, and she's a, you know, she's a marksman, and, you know, she's basically a badass. We saw in the game's intro, when Joel is killed, that, you know, Abby, she can be quite domineering.
Lev,
She's quite a hard ass. And I can see why, you know, her friends wouldn't always necessarily, you know, get along with her.
Come here.
It was great. Fucking Austin was amazing. What an amazing time I had. It was definitely an all-time weekend for me. Never gonna forget it, man. How have you been, Grey Boys? I scare easy, says Panda, huh? So I got scared playing Fear, at least on my first playthrough. Yeah, dude, I get scared all the time playing games. But usually it's because of my own, psychology that makes me freeze up, play very slowly, play very defensive. Like Dark Souls, dude, I wouldn't say I was like scared, like horrified, but I was scared like playing really slow to avoid like dying. I think that when I talk about a game or a boss fight being scary, I mean more like in terms of like a horror aspect. Like I'm actually like scared, like actually like emotionally scared, as opposed to just, playing patiently, scared of getting, killed in the game. Yeah, I almost always play scared. I'm a very scared kind of a dude. Lots of jump scares for sure, says Mixerved. And fear? I guess there's a few. Definitely, it didn't even register on the fucking Dead Space scale, though. Dead Space jump scares were pretty fucking stupid. Like, within half an hour, you've been jump scared so many times, you're like, wow, this game's kind of dumb. But the game's gameplay is so sick. Fear 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games, says Mystic Panda, huh? It's because it's fun, and I really like the story. But Fear 3 fucked up. I played Fear 1 on stream, and I loved it for its gameplay. I was really shocked by how amazing the gameplay was. It really is sort of like a classic. I don't really play a lot of shooting games, but I was really impressed by that one. Spent the last week working on a coding challenge for a job that I'm pretty sure I bombed. Java and Life. I've never heard of Life right before, Great Voice. But I'm sorry to hear that you are kind of feel as though maybe you didn't get the job you wanted there, or otherwise passed their test. But it's experience though, right, Great Voice? I kind of feel like facing that challenge and perhaps, having run into some challenges, some struggles, some difficulties you didn't anticipate. Perhaps you can take that experience and take that to the next, coding challenge or whatever, the next camp, coding camp. What's up, Jeefy? Talk about Alien Isolation, huh? This is Mixerved. Lots of jump scares. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. My favorite horror game is Alien Isolation. I don't normally get spooked, but that one got me. Yeah, Mixerved, that game scared me so bad, I had to stop playing. That is the only game I've ever played on stream that I had to stop playing because I was too scared to play it. I couldn't make any progress because I played so slow that I was like, this game's never going to end. I just can't bring myself to actually move. I was paralyzed with fear.
Lev!
As a streamer, I was like, I fucking can't do this. I gotta fucking just cut it.
If you saw this, he loves sharks.
I gotta cut it.
Loves sharks but hates the ocean, huh?
He really opened up to you.
We bonded over our shared fear of dying.
He said you were brave.
He's a liar.
I don't know how to thank you.
You don't need to. I did it for me.
She likes me for me. The story in Fear 1 is really, really cool and sad, but at the same time, the way they tell the story and try to immerse you is really, really bad. I think that you put it very well, Panda. It's your favorite game, or one of your favorites, I don't want to shit on it. But I will say, since you've mentioned it, that I kind of felt like the storytelling in that game was pretty, non-existent. There was definitely, a guy that would appear sometimes. I had visions of, Alma. But I kind of feel like, by the end, by the final cutscene, I kind of felt like I understood the story. Up to that point, I didn't really care. The game didn't really make me care. But I like the gameplay a lot in that game. How's it been, Jeefy? Mixed. I hated it for quite a few hours. I started to warm up to it a little bit. At the point I'm at right now, Jeefy, I'm kind of enjoying it. I have an overall positive feeling about it right now. Rumor has it that might change as the game goes on. Some people say the game is kind of boring as it goes. But right now, I feel quite positively about it. I would say that I'm enjoying it quite a lot. Yeah, Mixer, that game fucking freaked me out. I just couldn't play it. If I were, playing it off stream, I might have, give it another shot. But on stream, I was so self-conscious about how slow I was playing. I was like, dude, I can't play a game like this and not do nothing. Relax.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. She just wants to play. Hey, girl. What you got there? She won't hurt you.
Are you sure about
watch.
that? Okay, cool. The dog gets ready when I am about to throw it.
Go get it, girl.
I made a squeaky sound. I got scared playing Halo. Y'all are braves for a bay, huh?
I think she wants you to throw it again.
So you got that scared playing Bloodborne, Ribib? What do you think it was, Ribib? Was it the atmosphere, or was it the actual gameplay? Because in Dark Souls, for me, it was the gameplay that made me freeze. I really, like, I had to play mad slow because I didn't want to die ever.
You want to try?
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Why not?
She's not going to bite, right?
Nope. I promise.
But it's fucking a dog that's trained to kill scars. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like Bloodborne had some pretty good atmosphere in general, but
Can I do it again?
it didn't have that same effect on me
I
personally.
think she would love that.
This is Bloodborne Bestborn, huh? But when I played Bloodborne, I had so much experience with Dark Souls at that point, I kind of felt perhaps that gave me a little bit extra confidence. If I threw it past Lara, or whatever her name is, would he push her aside? The experience of doing the task was cool. I think I realized I don't want to work with Java. Need to keep practicing my Python skills. Yeah, I'm not big on Java. I'm not a professional, though. Java is very important in enterprise. But so is Python. But I wouldn't be surprised if, to be competitive, you probably had to be comfortable with both. That being said, Java is very frustrating. If the radio on your ramen, welcome aboard, dude. How's your stream, homeboy? Hopefully halfway decent, at least. If not amazingly decent. Let's move on here. We've satisfied the pooch. What's this? Big skull. I think it was the combination of the spooky atmosphere and the backdrop and the difficult/meaningful gameplay that kind of locked me up so much while playing, but I did love overcoming that challenge. Have you played a lot of Dark Souls for a bit? Out of curiosity? Did you have the same experience with that, or was it just Bloodborne is way spookier. It's kind of like Halloween Dark Souls. It could be that you played Dark Souls already and we're kind of like, whatever. But Bloodborne was like, whoa, too scary. Never heard of any ramen. What do you play? Some Third Strike? I'm working on Python, says Steve, and want to learn Linux stuff. Steve, then run Linux, man. All you guys in the chat, run Linux. Just run it. I ran it for more than a decade as my exclusive OS and didn't run Windows for more than 10 years. And it was amazing. If not for the fact that I wanted to become a streamer, I basically went to Windows as a streamer to play games on Windows, and because all the Windows software is better for capturing video. But Linux is just so much better than Windows, it'll blow your mind. Watch 3S matches from Co-op Cup and random sets. Oh, nice, Oni Ramen. Sounds like a fun little stream. Linux can be a lot to learn, though. It's really only good if you are, well, basically it's good for two kinds of people, right? Linux is good if you are totally,
How is he doing this?
Do
a non-computer user.
you think?
If all you do is send emails and watch YouTube, then it's great. Also, if you're really hardcore, like a really hardcore power user on PC, Linux is fucking amazing. But if you're somewhere in the middle, where you are, on the computer a lot, you're trying some stuff, but you're not really comfortable that much with your machine, then you might find that Linux has got a lot of hurdles to overcome.
Lily.
For a long time, I didn't understand why he was questioning the laws, the traditions. When he explained to me how he felt inside, I told him he had to keep it to himself. I was hoping he'd snap out of it. He seemed fine for a while. But then he shaved his head. Like one of the men.
So Lev was at one time Lily.
Is that when you ran?
He wasn't, assigned male at birth,
I
as you say.
screamed at him. I hit him.
Come on.
I was so stupid.
Well, yeah, she's trying to look out for her little brother, right?
Yeah, I have an idea. Why don't we find something to cheer him up?
Well, where is this dude?
Come on.
We haven't found this dude yet. I think as a new dev, says Great Voice, I need to get familiar with Unix environments and learn that shit, huh? I think I'm going to take my shitty Sony Vaio from like 8 years ago and turn it into a Linux machine. Just wipe Windows, install Ubuntu, and just fuck around with it. Yeah, it's been so long for me, Great Voice. I wish I could give you some good advice on how to get started, but I kind of don't remember how I got started.
God assigned his role in the community. He wanted to be a soldier like me, but they decided he was to be a wife to one of the elders. It's tradition.
One of the elders?
Poor kid.
Sea Lion Spectacular, dude. I'm trying to get into cybersec, so I'm going to need to get used to it, it seems. Like every job position for remote work required Linux. Yeah, of course. Linux is very important if you're doing anything network related. I played Demon's Souls and I played Sekiro before Bloodborne, so I was used to having the gameplay be suspenseful, but that layer of uncertainty with almost every moment of going through Yarnum was overwhelming, almost to the point where I actually avoided playing the game. So, Robit, when I was a child, my father bought me Super Metroid. Amazing game. Me and my brother, we bought it for me and my bro. And we tried to play it, dude. Literally could barely make it past the title screen, Robib. That shit was way too scary. And then we played it a little bit and couldn't get past, like, the first mini-boss. Too fucking scary. So I appreciate, that feeling of not being able to, like, advance in a game, because it's just too intimidating. But I'm glad to hear you played it and you enjoyed it, Bloodborne. Yeah, so for me, Linux, I think I used, Ubuntu first. And over the course of, a couple years, I kind of learned how to deal with its, more, it's, let's say it's, pitfalls by experience, right? I want to do something, couldn't do it the way I wanted to, had to learn how to do it. And then having done that for a couple of years, I eventually moved to more customizable versions of Linux, ones that are less fully packaged. And to me, that's where Linux really shines, when you kind of make your own OS. That really is Linux is like, its main thing, is all the power you have as a user.
Where is
But yeah, if you're kind of intimidated, for sure, start with something simple like
It's
Ubuntu.
in California.
And then, kind of try to use it the way you would use Windows. By
California?
doing that, you'll probably have to learn quite a few things.
Okay,
Eventually,
so,
you might find that you're comfortable,
This
kind
is
of
Seattle.
taking the training wheels off.
This is Santa Barbara.
And our island?
It's too small to see, but it would be up here.
So far.
Yeah.
Good.
Dixie is too dumb to care in Demon's Souls. Huh? Just went mad fast and died a ton of times. Happy to hear that, Dix. Happy to hear that it's not a unique experience to play a game like that mad slow. Now wait, am I going where I'm supposed to go? I think that I kind of intentionally... Oh, this is the gift shop right here. Okay, so I kind of got railroaded here while I was talking. Okay, so there's where I'm supposed to be. There's a learning curve for sure, but I think trying to develop on Windows is limiting what I can do. Yeah. At a certain point. I'm not sure where you're at in your dev journey on Grey Voice. I mean, Windows... You can do a lot with Windows, obviously. I mean, it's a super popular OS with a lot of great software on it. It's not as though you're super limited on Windows as a developer. But on Linux, I mean, it really is a programmer's platform. You have so much power in terms of the way that it deals with, inputs and outputs. The way that everything in Linux is like a file for you to read and write to. Oh my God, it's very empowering in terms of, writing software. You can write software, very simple software, with very little reliance on like drivers and shit. You can very easily just do some very powerful things on Linux without having to have a lot of experience with, proprietary libraries and shit. It is very empowering that way. And yeah, fuck Java Grey Voice for sure. What's up, Brandon? Welcome aboard, dude. Okay. Oh, what's this? Little snow globe?
This is cute.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Hey! So immersive, like I'm actually using a snow globe. I graduated from full stack web dev bootcamp 3 months ago, and a bunch of projects under my belt. Huh? I need to go deep into one stack Python and stick with it.
See anything worthwhile?
Yeah.
No.
Keep looking.
What I can say for sure, Grey Voice, without having to know that much about your situation, precisely, is if you love programming and you use Python on Linux, you're going to have a great time. Linux is so good. It's just, I really miss it really badly. I've been thinking about making a new machine and putting Linux on it, just to have a Linux machine, even though, again, as a streamer, I kind of need to use Windows all the time. But Linux is so much fun to use. It's so empowering if you want to, again, tweak every little thing and make your own OS. You can choose all these cool features. You can make it run exactly how you want it to run. And what's more, one thing I've missed the most on Windows from Linux, guys, is when I use Windows, dude, I can't fucking stand how everything's constantly trying to advertise to you. Like, from the minute you install Windows, it's trying to sell you this subscription, this antivirus, this and that. You have to fucking get your license and shit worked out. You know, compare that to Linux, where everything is free and open source. Like, it's just so much more laid back. Like, there's just no one harassing to buy shit all the time. It's just really a platform that gets out of your way, right? On Linux, you have something you want to do, you can do it, and nothing's in your way. It's so sparkly for me. Let's look at this cute little dude. Look at this dude.
What about this?
It's kind of dirty.
It's perfect.
I gotta clean it up. The Britain's here for a short while. Daughter took forever to fall asleep, huh?
No,
She's having
Tom.
issues with fear of the dark lately, it seems. Need to get a better nightlight in
You're
there.
a good person.
You don't know me.
I killed a lot of your friends. Just tell her that. I killed a lot of your friends.
Will you stop stealing my stuff, please?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you owned everything in the aquarium.
Yeah, well, my aquarium, my stuff.
True enough.
I'm just kidding. Take whatever you want. You can't.
Have you seen Lev?
Yeah. He was down that hallway. Can I talk to you?
I'll catch up.
Go ahead. Yeah, so Mel hates me.
She couldn't tell I was joking.
You're one of those candy cab nightlights,
suck
is
at
Robit,
kids.
huh? You think running a VM and installing Ubuntu might be the way to go on my Windows
Like you,
PC?
though.
It's hard for me to say, Grey
So,
Voice. Again, I don't know your situation precisely.
Coming to Santa Barbara.
For me,
Right.
looking back on it with a lot of nostalgia, Grey Voice, it wouldn't have been anywhere near the same if I had not had it, the whole immersive experience. I like your idea of having a Linux machine and having that be your Linux machine,
We
personally.
can figure this out.
It's too late.
No, it isn't. I know. I know it's a fucking mess. I know.
It's pretty fucking melodramatic.
But we can choose to be happy.
I mean, he got another girl pregnant.
We're allowed to be happy.
You hear that?
What's up with Lev? You get bit by a zombone? Oh, what the fuck?
What's he doing? He's going after her.
After who?
His mom.
She's gonna kill him, Abby.
Is the boat ready?
Not yet.
How much time do you need?
A few hours.
We'll head him off. We'll grab a boat from the marina.
Hey, she just had surgery. I'm fine.
How else am I gonna find him?
I'll go with you.
Owen?
They're heading to the fucking island.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna let her go by herself.
Actually, you are.
I can help.
Yeah, by staying here and fixing the fucking sailboat. Get your priorities straight. Yara, let's go.
Oh my god. That's what I was thinking, Connor. Yeah, I didn't say that. But I'm not sure that's what it's trying to imply. Maybe. Grey Voice, one thing I love about streaming is I can talk about anything I want, dude. I love having conversations here. The Steam machines were using Linux, says Dano.
There's
That's
the
true.
marina. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay.
So I got a bad feeling about this in more ways than one, right? This girl is not ready to be fucking traveling. She just had surgery. She's gonna get mad
Wolves
sick.
use
It's
this place?
gonna be very tragic.
We dock some of our boats there.
I got a bitch for every day of the week, says Owen. Pretty much, dude. I mean, Owen has been portrayed so far as like a really irresponsible guy, right? That's sort of his thing. And I think that it's, you know, to this game's credit in terms of the writing, that although we want to like Owen, the same time, we've seen enough of Owen's personality to understand that he's not a perfect character himself. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of makes sense for a character like him to have, he got some girl pregnant, and now he wants to, he wants to chase after Abby instead of, fulfilling his responsibilities. Not only his responsibilities as a father, but even as, emotionally to Mel, who, they were in love. But, he's always chasing the next thing. And it's pretty sad. He got a wade in, oh yeah, on a jet ski. It was like a motorboat though. Owen's not bad, IMO. He's the only one in the group that didn't really want to go after Joel, says Mystic Panda. That's true, but he's genteel, right? He's a gentle dude. I'm not saying he's not perfect, right? We know he's gentle, and they established that in more ways than one. They established that not only because he didn't want to kill Joel, but also because he had sympathy for the Scars very early on when they first find the aquarium, right? And they read that note that explains that the kids that lived there before, they became Scars. And Abby's like, oh, they became Scars? That's ass. And he's like, well, all these guys we've killed, they've had their own, their own stories. There are enemies, yes, but they're still human beings.
Not making that.
That was, the way they kind of communicated Owen's personality. And what's more is that, he killed Danny because Owen refused to kill a Scar, and then Danny almost shot him for being a traitor. And so Owen killed this dude. Can't make that jump, huh? There's rocks down there. What am I going to do, game? I'm having so much fun chatting, I'm not actually looking at what I'm supposed to do. I want to get down to that stairs over there. But you can't make that jump, she said. You want me to, Oh, here's the elevator. Uh-huh. He's a lover, not a fighter, Dan. Oh, yeah.
Here.
He's constantly hinted at Abby to just let that shit go and move on. Yeah, oh, he's a gentle person.
Let's go.
He's more thoughtful than most of these characters in this game. But also, he's irresponsible. We see that in the way that he kind of, he jumped off that, they introduced him as jumping off of this Ferris wheel and scaring the fuck out of Abby. He ran off from his post. He's been AWOL. And I think that we're kind of seeing that, he wants everything to be happy and hunky-dory, but in the real world, they're kind of trying to portray that in the real world, it's not always that easy, right? He's just sort of a flake, I think. Sort of his personality. He's kind of a flake. He's kind of a flaky dude. He's the only reason Ellie didn't immediately get shot and stood up for her, not needing to die, which sucks that Ellie offed him, yeah.
There are blind spots along the coast we can boat into. From there, we'll follow back routes.
You're safe?
Safest option we have.
Any chance Lev is gonna change his mind?
I wish they just let you jump from dangerous areas for suicide purposes. They kind of do say this. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Does he get what he's walking into?
I thought he did. He's got a soft spot for her.
I mean, it's his mom.
Yeah, she looks sweet.
Oh, no. I got a bitch of a mom, dude. Suicide should always be an option to save this monkey, huh? I think it is in this game. You want to try? I probably can't climb back up now and jump. But I think other parts of this game I've been able to jump off shit and just jump to my death. That's cool. He tried to push her and take her gun, but that's because Ellie's a trigger-happy hothead that can't defuse the situation. Also because she tried interrogating Mel for info, and earlier they talked and said Mel froze up when Isaac interrogated her. Oh, interesting. There's a little detail there, Mr. Panda. Yeah, they were justified in, attacking Ellie for sure. For sure. I think that, she did what she had to do in terms of killing them as well. It was a tense situation. I don't think it could have been very easily diffused, right? Like, at all. I think, just like the vibe, they really want you to hate Ellie, says Connor. Huh? I don't know if I feel the same way about that. That's what Shiva Jones said. I think it's an oversimplified view of it, personally. I think that both Ellie and Abby are presented as having their motivations and their flaws. They both, they both have not made the best decisions. I think that they're portraying Ellie as being, very angry, very unhinged. I think that makes her more interesting, if you ask me. Somebody in the chat brought up the fact that, she saw her father figure die recently. A lot of her identity was tied up in Joel. I think that it's very reasonable for her at this point to be perhaps, thinking before she acts, letting her emotions sort of control her somewhat. I don't hate Ellie. In fact, I really don't feel as though the game is going out of its way to make me hate Ellie. It's going out of its way to prove to me that, Ellie's decisions were, very limited by her perspective. That's what they're trying to say, right? They're trying to say that, in life, we make decisions sometimes too quickly, and we don't really appreciate, the significance of what we do. This game's kind of like a lesson in all these guys that you killed as Ellie. They had their own story. They had their own reasons for being there and doing what they did. And I think that it's sort of like a gotcha in terms of, the way we usually play video games, just kill everybody, right? Kill them all and, get to the boss, watch credits roll, GG, right? This game, we play as, Ellie as well as her victims as a way to appreciate the fact that, there's consequences to what she does. Abby must die, though. Fuck Abby. Joke's on you, I haven't seen any of these scenes, says Dix, huh? He was cute, though. Oh, Jesse? Yeah, Jesse got domed, Dix, I'm sorry. Sorry to be the one to break it to you. Says, I appreciate all the significance of all my bad decisions, huh? The thing about Ellie is she's like that naturally to me, and she has trauma that just amplifies her impatient decisions. That's my feeling, Mystic Panda. I've heard people argue, again, very sensibly, that they feel as though her personality in this game is taken way too far in terms of her, let's say, being portrayed as a villain. Right? She's just too much of a bitch. She's too much, she's too ready to kill. I think, for me, based on what we saw in the first game, again, you could argue very easily that my memory of the first game is quite foggy by now. But I kind of feel as though, from what I've seen of Ellie in the past, knowing what she's going through right now, I think that I believe her as this character in this game. I believe her and I like her. In terms of the actual, dramatic storytelling, I think she's a really cool, tragic, dark protagonist, right? She's an anti-hero with a tragic backstory. I don't think the game has, is trying to make me hate her. I think it's trying to make me question, the fact that, her being flawless. And I think that that's to this game's ultimate benefit. Welcome to the show, Miki. Welcome aboard. It's kill or be killed, says Sadist, huh? What choice did Ellie have? Well, she could have forgiven, right? She could have forgiven. Because it really wasn't kill or be killed. Her father figure died. It's a story about revenge, right? They killed Joel off.
Try and keep your own.
And Ellie decided, to... she chose violence. She literally chose violence. She could have just fucking been like, okay, well, it sucks. But instead she decided to kill everybody that was involved in her father's, murder. And I think that, that's understandable. That's what makes a good revenge story, right? Because we all know that feeling, for sure. At the same time, realistically speaking, the majority of sensible people would have said, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. But Ellie kind of has nothing left to lose. That's kind of her personality, right? So she's just going for it. And we're seeing her sort of become corrupted by this, by her, her eagerness to choose violence. Is the answer safe to think so? Kill Abby and all her friends, says Oomph. You're really anti-Abby. Yeah, I think that it's fair to say, despite the fact that,
Hey, this might go through.
Despite the fact that a lot of these, revenge stories are sort of similar across history, it's fair to say that Ellie is going really above and beyond with this whole revenge thing. She's really going fucking ham. She's going hard in the fucking paint with the revenge. That's fine. And I think they've done a good job of portraying her as being a loose cannon. She's kind of fucked up psychologically right now. She's going, quite far overboard. But, she's got the skills, right, to make her fantasy a reality. Yeah, I don't know. I like both these characters. I like all the characters in this game so far, actually. Supports Abby killing, or do you support Abby killing? Got some ammo for my flamethrower there. The most sensible people stop being sensible when something traumatic and personal happens, though, says a great voice. Well, you know, again, that's a really romantic way of looking at it, I feel. But I also feel as though, again, sitting out on a multi-week voyage on horseback with nothing but a knife and a dream to kill everybody, I think that what you would see, realistically speaking, is a lot of people would ache, they'd hurt, they'd suffer, they'd have nightmares, they'd have a lot of unterminated feelings. But I don't know if it's necessarily indicative of what most people would do to go out on a murder spree.
Okay, go.
Abby must die as a sadist, huh? Horseback for weeks with only a knife and a dream to kill everybody? Sounds romantic, says a sadist. It is very romantic. It's an adventurism. It's an adventure. Adventure of
Go
death.
through here. Come on.
Can't boss me, lady. I'm gonna go through here. Oh. Never mind. Some John Wick 1 type shit, says a great voice, yeah. And kind of like John Wick, right? In the sense that, you know, unlike a lot of people in real life, great voice, who would say, oh man, well again, my fucking, you know, my father got murdered, these guys escaped, you know, life sucks. Life sucks. But in Ellie's case, like John Wick, she had the skills to do something about it. And I can see how that would make you sort of, you know, like you've been seduced by your own power in a way, right? Like, Ellie is a trained soldier. She has experience fucking, taking hella lives.
Over there. You just gotta get up to the road and go around.
She's excellent at tracking. She's, excellent on a horseback. You can imagine how she would say, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna kill these guys. There are worse reasons to go on a killing spree, says a sadist, huh? Like maybe you just don't like Mondays. That's true. This is pretty atmospheric, pretty quiet. I have no reason to believe that I'm going to face any bad guys in the near future. We're in the open air where zombies don't like to hang out that much. We have any reason to believe there's any WLF or scars around. Mondays without coffee is bullshit, and everybody who supports that must have died. Come on. You gotta find forgiveness in your heart. You gotta do like Ellie should have done. And Abby too, honestly. And I think this game's narrative's main theme is about forgiveness, right? It's about, it's a typical, gangster story, right? A lot of these gangster stories, you see this theme of the cycle of death, right? Revenge begets revenge, begets revenge, begets revenge. I killed this guy because he killed my friend. Now you kill me because I killed this guy. Then my family avenges that guy and kills that guy, right? You can't get out of the cycle of revenge. This game's kind of like that. Okay. Flip it. What we got here? That's Hangman. Vicky, be careful. My boat took shots twice today. I'd suggest taking the trawler out further into the sea. Waves are wild and you'll probably lose your lunch a couple times, but better than getting sniped by a scar. We should be fighting to get the hatchery back. Going deep into scar territory like this is asking for trouble, huh? The hell is Isaac thinking? Maybe after this shift, we can ask to be reassigned. I'll cut all the potatoes in the world instead of being caught here again. Please be careful. See you back home, Kent. Okay. Godfather 4, Dano? Is there a Godfather 4? Pills. Health kit. Give me all that shit. I can't grab this? Here we go. Come on. There we go. Nobody gives a fuck about typos, says Dix. I think I can barely read. That's true. You guys would have the most immaculate typing in the world and still misread your message. Exactly, Dix. Just type how you feel. Type from your heart, guys. Type from your heart. I'm sure I'll get the message, in terms of, like my empathic ability, right? Okay. So let's keep it moving here, huh? Or maybe not. I go out here? I can't jump over this. Well, where are we going? I missed something. Aha, ladder. Tricky. Uh-oh. Gunfire.
Stay on the dock. I'll go get a boat and pick you up here.
No, I can help.
Not with this. I got it. Okay.
Ooh. Thank you to follow CV Brenticus. Welcome aboard, dude. We're playing The Last of Us Part 2, man. We can into it finally after all this time. Don't go! It's okay. Nobody's grammatically perfect, Doc. Before God. Nobody's grammatically perfect before God, dude. I can barely even talk. People watch me stream. Despite my fucking impediments. Alright, what do we got here? I can make one of these. Let's do it. I still have only 2 health kits after I just picked up one? I'm fucking ass. I'm doo-doo. Should I make another one? I should probably make one of these, huh? Sure, I guess. I mean, I just found one, so there's very little chance of another one coming up here that quickly. Giant squid dino? I hope not. Oh my god. So there must be killing scars up here, because scars don't use guns, right? They use bows and arrows and shit. If I hear gunshots, it's one of 2 things. WLF fighting scars, or WLF fighting Fedra. Or Fedra fighting scars, I guess, technically. I'm not even sure if Fedra's still around. I think Fedra might just be like a antiquated sort of thing. So by now, canonically, WLF soldiers must know that that Abby is a traitor. Some kind of traitor. I'm not sure what kind of traitor yet, but some kind of traitor. Let's not have a flamethrower equipped. Let's have this bow equipped, crossbow. I have no clue. I've never used a crossbow before in my life. Is it silent like the regular bow is? Do you think it probably wouldn't be? I mean, it's probably quiet, but it must have a click to it as a crossbow. Maybe not. Maybe not a very loud click, huh? Where am I going now? Can't go this way. This is a dead end. The likes of which I did not expect. What's going on under here? That seems weird. I must not... I have to go that way, you would think. The crossbow is great. I like it more than the bow and arrows, says Panda, huh? Can't go that way. Can't go this way. I have to go that way I just was. But I stupidly could not parse where I was supposed to go there. It's only a one-way. I gotta go this way. I just couldn't figure out what the hell to do. It's a very small area. It's not rocket science. Okay. I'm gonna climb this or something? Or... Go through here. Oh, okay, I see.
Get down!
Oh, shit! Oh, it's Manny.
Abby, what the fuck?
Manny.
You by yourself?
Yeah.
Shit. This sniper's a fucking bro.
What are you
Fedra,
doing
then.
out here?
The boats. We were supposed to hit the island tonight. Then this pendejo showed up. I sent the guy to call for help. Backup should be on the way. Should be.
I need one of those boats. Now.
Why?
Ask me later.
Then I guess you're gonna help me take this guy out.
Let's do it.
You're gonna help me take him out, dude. It's like a little boss fight here? That's another Grisella type shit?
Stay low.
Good idea.
You my whole fucking team.
Don't worry. We'll get him.
So who's it gonna be? Somebody we
Fuck
know,
Mr.
right?
Spicer.
They're hinting at somebody that I know.
What trespassers?
The last few days, they came out of nowhere. They're hitting us hard.
Oh, this is gonna be
Don't know.
Billy or Jimmy or whatever the guy's name is. Bobo, right? Joel's brother Bob. I've got to pass out to this, Steve. Good night, Steve. Go get homeboy. Thanks for coming by, man. It's fucking really great having you here. It's just like old times. There's a dead guy over there. Oh, shit. That's a terrible shot. He fucking tried to hit me in the head and knock out that fucking mirror up there. Rundi, definitely great voice. Yeah, Rundi. It's not Ghost Joel. No, I think it's Babo, his brother. Okay, I don't want to go this way. That's very vulnerable. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
The fuck was I thinking?
That's might be. Should have ran for it instead of trying to crawl.
This way.
This way. Wait for the gunshot. Let me actually heal myself here. Sure. Oops, wrong button. Okay. I'm gonna run across there, I feel like.
Go, go!
Okay, there's a little mini game here. A little miniature game. That SWAT runs his Dano. Over there? Wish I knew where. I thought he was over there, where the port 66 sign is. Maybe not. I want to get between these two cars.
Through here.
Ooh, health kit. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I think he's over there. Oh, I can see his light. Is that him right there? The light went out. Is he moving, perhaps? Port 69, dog? I see the flash of his muzzle sometimes. That's him right there, for sure, with the light. That's a hell of a fucking gun right there. It's got a lot of kick. Whoop. I'm trying to deserve that. Oh god, it hurts.
Jesus.
Can I get better health kits? Let's see, yeah, sure I can. Let's do that. Which tree is that? This tree, yeah. I can't quite afford it, damn. I got great voice, goddamn. Yeah, I'm using all my health kits. How'd he get up there? I gotta fucking go hell across open ground. There's too much open ground. I'm gonna try it, Grey Voice. I'm gonna try to run like shit.
I'm moving up!
I think he let his belly there. Okay.
Going now!
Oh, she dove. That's funny. They don't normally die.
Fuck. What next?
Use the game's mechanics, Manny. Use the game mechanics, Tom. This is not a great place to be. Okay. It's kind of a fun little set piece. I want to go over there and get treasure. Really badly. I don't want to get shot to death. Oh, treasure right there. Oh, shit. Trying to fucking bait your boy. Why are you trying to bait me? Oh, my. Oh, I don't want to stand right there. Oh, God, it hurts so bad. I can't crawl. Oh my god, my health kits. I can probably make another one. Oh, I've got. No, I don't have improved health kits yet. I think he's moving. Heard there's a baseball card over there in the open, says Dano, huh? There might fucking be, dog. That's how I feel in my heart right now. Can't even make any more health kits, dude. Damn. How did he get up there? He's fucking invincible. If I can get inside there, I'd be fucking good. That's a long way to go. I should use a health kit. Get that NPC speed grade voice, yeah. It's fucking undetectable. Should I crawl in the water? I mean, it might be harder to see that way, but it'd be mad slow. I might just run for it, I guess. I'm one shot from death. I have no more health kits.
Shit. Okay, what do you want to do?
Oh, I can hide behind this.
Let's get inside of that garage.
Okay.
We can use this as cover.
I'm right behind you. Go. They're falling apart! You gotta move! Go! Go!
Fuck, he's good.
No shit. We should be going after them.
Give me this hammer.
Goddamn island.
Give me all
How is that
these.
still on?
These little exploded looking tanks. I don't think great voice. Yeah, they look kind of explodey to me. I'm not an explosions expert. I was like, do I really want to hide behind these? I don't know. Yo, candy boars? Give me all this candy, dog. That shit's good. Okay. That was a fun little diversion there. Fun little set piece. Yo, Tommy. His name is Tommy. That's right. Not Bobo. Hey, Bobo. Can't let the resources here. Why so many fucking... No, why so much ammo? Theoretically, if it's Bobo, he should be by himself there. Joe's brother, Grey Voice, yeah. Nothing heals. 30... I'm trying to read that. 308 bullet wounds, like some 25-year-old candy. It's actually, Abby needs more candy. She really does. She really, really does. I wouldn't mind having even more candy, just like in real life. Never too much, dude. Okay. So I can go through her. Why are you crouching down for, dude? He's a sniper. So he's a trespasser, right? There's Ellie, Dina,
Manny.
Jesse, and Tommy are the trespassers. I feel like it would work somehow, Stacks, to be honest. So guys, if one candy healed bullet wounds, what would it be? What do you guys think? Oh shit.
What the fuck is he doing?
Shit.
Oh, there's zombies up there.
Luring them to us. Get ready.
Where did Manny go?
Abby, look out!
Ouch. I got shot by the fucking sniper. Should have stayed in cover and used my guns to kill those guys. Oh no. I can make the helicopter probably though. Fuck. Skittles, Dano, lifesavers, Dix. Oh my god. Reese's Stacks, Rolos, Grey Boys. All good choices.
Abby,
except for
there's over
Rolos.
here.
Okay. Did I heal myself? I did not. They're just right side to plug up bullet holes with his Grey Voice, huh? That's the logic around the Rolos. I like Skittles. Jeez. Rolo ice cream sounds great, Grey Boys. Never had it before. Where is this guy? He's over there. This man is an ever-present threat, dude. He found the perfect sniping spot. I can't get away from him. Ouch. I'm fucking dead.
Fuck, he's doing it again.
Oh, there's a clicker coming? I'm dead. Oh, shit. Fuck. So it's probably gonna spawn me right before, right in the garage there. Yeah. Need my hand cannon, for sure. Okay. So I gotta move up fast. To where exactly, I don't know. Behind this car.
Fuck, he's doing it again.
Oh, for real? Yo, one shot on the clicky? I heard that. Oh no! Shiv him. Fuck. Reload. I gotta play Infinite, Mr. Panda, now. So I'm one shot from death. There's goodies in that car. I feel like I'm not gonna be in cover if I go to that car, though. I don't feel like he's in cover, but again, he can't be killed because of, you know, his fact he's an NPC, right? I mean, he's definitely within eyesight of that guy, right? Or is he not? If I really want to get those fucking goodies in that car. I think he actually is safe. Just barely.
Going now!
Oh, there's a fucking wrench? Oh, is that all I saw there? I thought I saw some goodies. Well, this thing's pretty good. I definitely could use upgraded, what is the thing called? Whack-a-majig, I think. Word from behind, yeah. This is the crowbar. Crowbar.
This guy's not gonna stop.
I know!
Shambler?
Gotcha!
Oh wow, good job. I think these are extra soft clickers because of it's a set piece.
We gotta get to the
There's no way I killed the clicker just now.
Yeah!
I missed like 3 shots and hit him like twice in the chest. Looks like vanilla ice cream with Rolo pieces, huh? Delicious. It's like the white people's version of dulce leche ice cream. Is that treasure over there? It is. Yeah, caramel overkill. What are you talking about, dude? Never enough caramel, dude. That's what I'm saying, Grey Boys. No such thing. So I used up all my hunting pistol ammo for the first time in the game. I've almost never used that gun before. I think it's pretty. It did good work today, though. Still get shotgun ammo. I still have these bow and arrow shots as well. I have flamethrower ammo. I have this. Let's use this. It's like instant diabetes, huh? stopped firing on me. I think I've mostly escaped. Can't remember if it was Briar, but there was a specific one that was hella dope. Better than the actual Rolo brand one, huh? Tasted like cavities. Yum, yum, yum. My favorite. Okay, I'm safe for now. Definitely wouldn't mind if I could make another goddamn health kit.
I can't wait to get my hands on this guy.
Oh my... The sniper's so smart, dude. Ammo, excellent. Yes, perfect, perfect. I really need health kit type stuff. Not got to me being pretty much dead, that and all. Okay, candy bar, I'll take that. Better than not having a candy bar, I guess. I'm so scared of everything now. Now I see why Manny was so scared before. Remember I was making fun of Manny earlier about him being overly cautious? I need alcohol, dude. Just in real life. Oh my... He wants me to go over there. That's where he is. Okay. Let me look around first, dude. I gotta find treasure. Quite badly. I am definitely in need of resources. All these zombies just chilling over here, huh? I think she's making more noise while running because she's wounded. You guys think that's true or maybe not? She's like, huh? Oh my god. Oh my god, seriously. This sucks, dude. Sucks being shot up. It was probably. It's a nice little detail if that's true, Great Voice. That's my point, right? Maybe I'm just, you know, making it up, but I don't think she usually makes the sound when she runs. I think because she's wounded.
Go ahead, I'll cover you.
Oh, don't get shot! Yeah, there is great. There's a lot of good attention to detail.
Where did he go?
He couldn't have gone far.
Yeah, I don't like the look of this. This looks like another, you know, challenge. Where did Manny go? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go back this way and try to find some treasure. Because I need it. This is a pretty fun game, Great Voice. I'm glad I'm enjoying it for the first time with you guys. I'm definitely enjoying it more than the first game. I think that so far, per hour, I've enjoyed it more than any other Naughty Dog game. And I really liked Uncharted 3 and 4 and Lost Legacy as well. I think this game is probably my favorite overall. Even though I think that there's some things I like more about the Uncharted formula than the Last of Us formula.
Damn it!
You want me to shoot this dude? I mean, I could fucking try to shoot him. Ouch! He might be within fucking bomb range.
He's right there! Go, 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 go!
Keep the pressure up!
Keep the pressure up. I'm almost fucking dead. Oh my god. You go ahead, Manny. Do your damn thing, dude. I gotta, you know, find some goodies. Very badly. I'm supposed to chase him really fast, though. Oh, look at that. I'm like running weird because I'm so wounded. That's pretty sick. I need heals. So bad. Did I find some pills at some point? Can I, no, I still can't. I need 8 more pills to upgrade my health kits. Very unfortunate timing. Yo, Manny, where'd you go? Do you see him, Manny? I don't see nothing. It's going dark. Manny. There he is. Okay, where's the other guy? This is all safe then. Oh my god, let me just get some goodies. Goodies plucks. We're like in an airport right now or something, huh? That's what it looks like. Pretty cool environment. And right now my screen's all blurry because I'm so fucking wounded. Can't really enjoy it as much as I would otherwise, but you know, it's kind of immersive. I respect that. I feel quite wounded. Oh my god. Health kit, please. Where's this guy again? So that's Manny, so that means the sniper's over there, I think. He's kind of underneath me right now-ish, like over that direction. Where I'm facing. All this fucking luggage and I can get a bunch of coats. You guys want a coat? I want a fucking health kit, though. Coat's not gonna help me at this point. Sadist, I'm one of the few honest people who really enjoyed this game. One of the honest people, Sadist? I try to take that. Oh my god.
Sam?
I don't see him. Thank God Manny can't die, because I'm definitely not being the best of backup right now. I'm definitely just enjoying the game's environment here and looking for treasure. Back there. Flank him. Where are the shots coming from? There he is. I'm gonna get behind him. I think he dipped. Nope, not quite.
Going down, puto!
Okay, I think I can get a shot on him. Ugh. Oh, that's bullshit! You had me through the fucking wall! That was a guaranteed shot he got on me for aiming at him because he's like a mini boss. That's bullshit, dude. Basically, because he's a mini boss, you can't like aim at him.
There!
He shot me through the fucking wall. Okay. So we're supposed to like flank him. I have to get closer before I can shoot him. Okay.
Going down, puto!
Ouch! He's quick, dude. He's quick. I thought when he went behind the pillar I could move, but he jumped out and aimed and shot me very quickly. Okay, where are you at?
Sam?
There!
So what does the game want me to do here exactly?
Flank him!
I'm not sure. I guess these chairs don't really protect me as much as I would like them to. I can't aim and shoot at him. He kills me instantly.
You're going down, puto!
That's my thing. Like, I don't know. I think he can shoot me through the seats, right? If I stand right here, am I vulnerable? Maybe not. I think maybe you're right, dude. Okay, where'd he
Move
go?
up!
Where'd he go? There he is.
Don't let up!
Okay.
He's cornered!
He's cornered. Now I can go look for fucking treasure. What's up, JX Caraculo? Yeah, I want to become famous, sure. What's it gonna cost me? $10? Become famous? I'd pay it. What do you guys think? Let me ban this guy real quick though. Let's see here. Goodbye. You've got mail. Goodbye. Okay. Talk about ban happy. You fucking banned 2 guys, dicks. Alright, they fucking rubbed me the wrong way. So what? It's my fucking stream. They come on fucking my chat and try and solicit shit? No way. Instant ban, dude. Yeah, they're bots, great boys. Yeah, they're robots. Okay. Fuck that guy slash bot. Okay, so, yeah, definitely, there's no health kits around here. Because I'm not meant to explore. I'm meant to just follow Manny and go, 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 go. There's some guy that asked Finka how he was doing, says Dix. That's not true. He asked me if I wanted to, you know, buy follows. I respect the hustle, you know, but there's a time and a place. But Venka let his power get to his head and banned him, huh? Maybe I got so fucking, you know, I'm so stressed out because I have no health kits right now, Dix. Maybe I hallucinated and thought that he was actually trying to sell me stuff. Vencabot, I love your channel. Thank you so much for streaming tonight. Honestly, your stream changed my life. Much love. Tomorrow I'm going to subscribe to your channel on Patreon. I can't wait. All I saw, Dix, was buy follows, bigfollows.com.
Come on. Let's flesh him out.
You know, Abby. Maybe we should find a health kit first. Why are you so aggressive, girl?
For now.
You really successful likewise. We'll be golden again.
Let's just see what's left of him once we're
I
done.
would say we're gonna kill this dude. Fuck Bobo. Wants to go this way, I guess. Oh, that's where Manny is. Alright. Fuck a Bobo, dog. That's from the heart. Fuck any guy named Bobo.
He'll be waiting. His way.
I'm just curious what would happen if I tried to do that. I was kind of hoping they'd let me open it and get shot. Maybe just fucking standing there. It's like, hey, girl, how you doing? Kablam. Okay. Yeah, nothing. Again, they really don't want me to look around here. Because it's like a running part. Hey, Abby, I'm Rundy McGundy. Kablam, exactly, dude. She has her hands full trying to lift the thing. Rundy, no! Let's talk about this.
Manny.
You think he's gonna hear that?
Screw it. Let's just...
Oh, Manny. How fast the tables turn, dude. Now she's the cornered one. Relax, Abby. So what? Your fucking homie got shot in the head. Oh, her fucking eyes are dilating and shit, dog. Oh, he's like a stalker. He goes invisible. Oh, no. Oh, yes. I'm fucking dead. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Oh, don't touch anything. All these things make him know where I am. Okay. You don't know where I am. I know where he is. This is fucking sick. It's not Ellie, no, Grey Voice. I'll tell you why I know it's not Ellie. Because I'm Ellie.
Motherfucker.
This is pretty sick. So sometimes he runs. I'm not sure if he always runs. Or he's, like, does he just stand still after a while? Like, if he's not visible to my Stinkovision, is he standing perfectly still, or is he sneaking like me? Because sometimes he runs fast. I can see where he is. No, I'm so scared. Don't touch anything. It's like operation. Don't touch the sides. I have an amazing melee weapon if I can just reach him. Did he run out that door? I could go out the door. Maybe he ran out. I want to look for treasure so bad. Maybe load my gun. I think I saw him run over that way, didn't I? Or did he run through the door? To my left. I'm thinking Great Voice to my left, right? I'll try and dip. Oh shit. Oh, Babo! Oh, fucking, it's Yara. Oh, he's still alive though.
You alright?
Oh my god. It was Tommy, Great Voice. Babo.
Yeah. You. Yeah. Who was that?
Some guy, dude. Some asshole.
It doesn't matter. Let's get Levin out of the aquarium. Come on. We'll take that boat.
Okay. Yeah, he's still alive, dude. He's like fucking Jason Voorhees. Thank you, Great Voice. Oh no, I couldn't go back and loot that place? Oh no. I'm gonna hit my face. It didn't have to me sneeze. I'll make you watch that, Dix.